Hey guys, I'm going to talk about the 10th episode of Luke Cage called Take It Personal. I'm going to full spoilers, so if you haven't gotten up to episode 10 and you're binging, this is your chance to stop listening to me because I'm about to spoil. All right, you're still with me. First I want to get out a complaint about this episode, which is, does anyone buy that Reva really didn't care about Luke? It just seems like sort of a too classic, dramatic thing of, oh, this person I thought loved me really didn't. Oh, screw her, and then guess what? She really did love him after all. Because she's dead, I don't think they're gonna sully her memory, so it just feels a little trite. I could be wrong. Maybe at the end of the season it turns out, nope, she never cared about him, but I think we kind of know where that's going, so that seemed kind of silly. But I want to commend this episode just for how topical it is. This show had already proven it wasn't going to shy away from that. I mean, I think it was the first or second episode when Mariah evokes the term Black Lives Matter. And in this episode, we really see, in a time and era the show is coming out, when there's a lot of things going on with race relations and the police, they're really dealing with it in Luke Cage. I don't think they're saying, here's the answer, but they are setting it in a world that is very much our world, just with some superpowers. The whole way that, a cop was killed who seemed like a good guy in the little time we spent with him, the 30 seconds we spent with him, but the fact that then after that, the cops are then sort of going after just anyone in the neighborhood, sort of roughing them up, trying to find Luke, and not really caring about who that, is kind of in their way. Is obviously, a very topical subject. On the other hand, I don't think they were presenting it as a completely like, oh, this is, everything is one way and not the other. I mean, Mariah is manipulating this situation. Mariah is very much taking advantage of this and actually helping stoke the flames of fire by her speeches and what she's doing and kind of working both sides against each other. So I don't, think that they were making one statement about who's wrong, who's right, but they definitely were reflecting a lot of issues in our real world and saying, this is happening in a corner of the Marvel universe too. I guess what continues to impress me about these Netflix shows is just the willingness to even go there, when I think maybe some of us might think, oh, Marvel and Disney-owned Marvel especially wouldn't touch that. But you had Jessica Jones dealing with sexual abuse and sort of processing that, and how do you process that? And now you've got Luke Cage dealing very much with what it's like to be a black man in America in 2016 and what's going on with the police. So it's very interesting and surprising, and I think impressive that they're even going there with this story. We'll see how it all plays out with Mariah and the role she's playing here as a manipulator. But so far, very fascinating part of the series. What do you think? What do you think about how topical Luke Cage is and how it is very reflective of our world, or do you think it's not? Let us know in the comments, and for plenty more on Luke Cage, keep it here at IGN and check out Terry Schwartz's full review of this episode at IGN.com. Thanks.